Hey, I'm joined by Madhu Nadig, co-founder and CTO of Flagright, and welcome, Madhu. And first of all, congratulations on your win. We're very excited to feature Flagright as a really innovative and up-and-coming company in this space. Do you mind introducing yourself quickly, and then we can dive into some
Yeah, sure. Thanks, and great to be here. I'm Madhu. I'm one of the co-founders of Flagright and the CTO of Flagright. Flagright is an AI-native AML compliance system, right? And we operate globally and have customers in all these continents.
Thank you. You mentioned that you're an AI-native company. So what are the trends that you're seeing in the market right now that mean that this kind of approach is the right approach?
For sure. Just like, this year, and I think will be the same for the next couple of years as well. AI is definitely in the hype cycle. It's definitely the hot topic. From our side, we are seeing a lot of improvements in the processes and the efficiency, like operational efficiency of compliance operations through AI agents. We expect that to accelerate in the next year, right? So definitely in terms of trends, operational excellence is a big one, and AI is being used. The adoption of AI is increasing in that regard. Apart from that, I think the real-time focus, right, of regulators on this, AML checks is also increasing. So we are seeing some of our larger customers changing their architectures and even the security posture to enable real-time monitoring. So I think these two topics will continue to drive the narrative for the most part when it comes to AML systems.
Thank you. Absolutely. As an AI native leader, how is Flagright redefining AML transaction monitoring? And also, what transformational shifts do you anticipate AI will drive in financial crime and financial crime prevention in 2025 and beyond?
For sure. As an AI native system, one thing I do tell customers and people trying to understand the impact of AI is, AI from a deep level changes how software operates, right? So I think, for example, on software like Flagright, you're not just getting a system, the software also does the work for you, right? So we're not just selling a compliance solution anymore, we're selling your compliance, right? The system comes with AI agents that take away some of the tasks, some of the redundant, repetitive tasks that a human analyst would do. That is like the major shift in how softwares operate, moving forward. And we'll continue, as I mentioned, right? I think AI is going to be a main topic of focus when it comes to these systems. And for 2025 and beyond, we'll continue to see more adoption and even more of these repetitive work offloaded right into the software as opposed to offshoring or just increasing the headcount.
Thank you. And how does Flagright combine scalability and cost efficiency, two of the most pressing issues in the industry right now, without compromising compliance standards?
For sure. I think it all starts with, technology, right? So, technology is a great lever. So if you have good technology, you'll be able to sell it for cheaper and be more reliable. So for Flagright system, our scalability and reliability was our core focus from the day one, right? So we built our system around how quickly and how reliably can it scale, how much load can it take, and how can we always make it real time so that every single transaction that comes to Flagright, our customers can always get a response from us, whether it's safe to process or not. So a lot of it comes from like the architectural decisions we made and the proprietary technology that we have built over the years that provide us these levers, right? So as I mentioned, technology is a great lever, and the better technology that you have, the more power you have to kind of reduce the prices, but still keep the reliability and standards high.
Thank you. Yep, absolutely. So one last question, and I'm a little bit of a forward thinking. What compliance challenges do you perceive for financial institutions and others in 2025? And how are you preparing to address these?
Yeah, for sure. As I previously mentioned, I think real-time monitoring is going to be a big topic, right? So there's more regulatory focus on that as well in several key jurisdictions. And more organizations, both large and small, will start the move to have more real-time compliance as opposed to what is usually the case or what was historically the case with legacy systems of having these batch-based once in a day kind of approach. This is especially important for risk scoring side as well as, there's more regulatory focus on having a real-time risk score for each transaction and for each user. So having systems that can support that is going to be quite important in 2025 and beyond. And, Flagright by default is a real-time provider, right? So we always do everything in real time. Apart from that, there's the emergence of digital assets, right? They've been emerging for the last few years. It appears this year in 2025, they might be back in focus again. And they bring a whole new different dimension of what it takes to be compliant, what it takes to be anti-fraud. You need different kinds of monitoring, both on-chain and on fiat. So organizations would need systems to deal with that as well. And finally, I think what we are seeing from our end is data consolidation. Historically, one of the bigger issues in the whole compliance space, and even the effectiveness of compliance space, was impacted by just fragmented systems with data over several different places, completely siloed from each other. With emergence of vendors like Flagright, organizations are now more keen on just centralizing all financial crime compliance data and kind of having centralized operations as well.
Fantastic. And yes, a very exciting year to come for Flagright and for the industry. So thank you so much, Madhu. Really appreciate your thoroughness of your answers and all the valuable information that you've given us today.
Thank you for having me.